Hello!
Hey, everybody!
Hello!
My husband likes to do his yoga before we do a show.
Hello!
Hello!
And welcome to this week's edition of
Nitta be damned.
I'm Gregory Patrick.
And I'm Philip Champlain.
And I'm going to have a cigarette. That's the prelude.
That's a
show.
prelude for something.
Oh my God.
I don't know what the prelude is.
First of all, I got to tell you, Campbell's Soup was having a buy one, get one free.
We prepared ourselves for the nuclear
special.
holocaust.
So we did. Every day I went and bought 4 cans of soup.
Yes.
And so now we have an entire arsenal of Campbell's soup. And I was buying a jug of water every day too. And you know, I thought about it. This is like the thing that you're supposed to do for hurricane season
anyway.
Yeah.
So we're good to go. Thank you, Kim Jong-un.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, and he wanted to have a can of soup before for lunch yesterday, and I was just like,
no, that's our nuclear food.
That's our nuclear food. So
I'm like, we don't have a bug out bag anymore. Now we have a staple that we can run a black market soup kitchen out of our house if we need be.
So basically, I told him, I said, okay, after the nuclear crisis and after hurricane season, have all the soup you want. But until then, leave the broccoli cheese alone.
Yes, I'm not allowed to. I don't like it. It smells horrible. It's like a pool of chemicals cooking on your stove.
Oh, but I did do the math. And if we had
1 can of soup a day?
1 can of soup a day, and if it was, because that's all we really had, we had 48 days worth of food.
I think we could do it.
Yes.
Or I would kill him by bashing his head in with a can of soup.
And people are like, why are you buying all that damn soup? I'm like, because the missiles are coming.
Yeah.
But actually, no, to be smart, actually, it was like, they ended up being like 60 cents a can. I mean, come on.
It was a good deal.
Yeah, a very good deal.
And we're borderline preppers. I have a prep bag, you know, like we've discussed before. It's got all the fire starting things I need, protection, whatever. I'm a ninja. Gregory's my maiden in distress that I'll have to protect in the wild. Unless I just put him on his back and let him kick people like a machine. I'm coming at you. That's what we'll do.
No. Master Blaster.
Master Blaster!
I'll be like,
I'll put Gregory on my shoulders. And our bag's full of cats because we need to have a bag with a cat in it. I don't know how we're going to do that.
I'll have to find a clip of Master Blaster.
Yes. Master Blaster runs Sparta Town.
We were going to give y'all an update on the truck.
Wow.
This is our last weekend before we sail on our maiden voyage.
Absolutely.
Let's go ahead and show the video clip that we posted about, you know, how it's going to look and everything.
Oh, it's not that dancing video I wasn't aware of until after it was posted, is it?
No.
That everybody's getting such a kick out of?
Be mindful, if I have my camera, you'd better be on your best behavior.
I set up the tripod. I knew it was there. I just was like...
There you go.
I was
if
stretching.
I have the camera, be careful.
Yes. But I was just stretching.
Well, let's just go ahead. You were not stretching. Calling that stretching is a stretch. Okay.
Fair. Okay.
Anyway, so let's just go ahead and see what we've come up with the truck so far.
Absolutely.
All right. So now y'all can see how we're doing our yarn. Check all this out. There's the banner. There's the decal for the truck. Here's Teresa's bags. We got more yarn over here. We got more stuff over here. This is gonna be like if you buy a skein of yarn from us, we'll give you one of our, you know, incomplete skeins for free. Yeah, that's about it. I think I want it more packed though. You know, Philip and I are going to be up here. Say hi.
Hi.
Philip and I are going to be up here knitting and crocheting while people peruse our inventory. We'll have our cooler right there. Yeah, we got this. Wait, I got to show you. We have more names. We have more names. The truck, the hood is now full. Look at all that beauty. Look, that's love. That's support right there. Absolutely. And then I'm going to start adding the more names down here. And there's... Ta-da! Okay, well, so, progress on the truck is going wonderfully.
Absolutely.
Like I said, this is our last weekend before we take our maiden voyage. We have the signage up, we have the umbrella, we have our
Crates.
logo. He has another shirt coming with a heart, okay?
Remember mirror mode.
Yes,
It sort of looks right.
Yeah.
There we go.
He has another shirt coming on the way, but we still have quite a few things that we need to get to before the end. So there is a donate button at the bottom. We are begging.
We're begging. It's ridiculous.
We want to do this.
We need inventory.
Yeah, we want to do this like Tuesday or Wednesday at the latest to do a dry run.
Yeah.
So there is a donate button down below.
Yes.
We really need some help because, like I said, we want to do a dry run on like Tuesday or Wednesday on a slow day, so that we can actually get the king sole worked out and all that, so that when they have their busy time.
Well, people eat there all the time. The same
all
people
the time,
that eat there eat
busy.
there.
But their busy time where they're like lines out the door
Yes.
is Saturday and Sunday brunch.
Yeah.
And that's where we want to be, and that's when we want to be. We nearly have 100% confirmation from them.
Yes.
We actually I have an old friend who has always been a surrogate aunt to me. And she's actually very good friends with the owners of the place we want to park at. And I talked to her last night, and she was just like, leave it to me, I'll talk to them.
Yes. It's
And
funny,
so-
we're doing everything we can other than breaking the law to get this thing going.
And
You
it's
know.
kind of funny that, I forget, like, I actually know a lot of people in
He
this
does.
town.
He hides in his cave, his hermit self.
Okay, and here's the other thing, is that when we have confirmation of that we are going to be at this place at this time on these days,
Yes.
we need all of y'all that either live in Orlando or have friends that live in Orlando. Just start blasting and telling them, people,
Come have some good food and
get some
get
yarn.
some good yarn. Get
Philip has been watching Game of Thrones, so he came up with a clever thing for us to put on our
Winter
umbrella.
is coming.
Get some yarn.
Get some yarn.
Winter is
Winter's
coming. Get some yarn.
Yeah, I think it'll work.
I do too.
Yeah.
Right. So,
Give them the colors of the banners for all the houses. We should push. We could
see,
push
I haven't
that.
seen this yet
At all.
And after we do our video today, I haven't shaved. I've been up since 3 o'clock in the morning every day, just
every day.
busting
Busting his
balls.
ass. Trust me, he's busting his ass so much. I
He gets-
can't keep up and I get irritated.
Yeah, he gets aggravated because he gets up like about 8, 9,
Yeah, like
and
a
I'm
regular-
already like in Zoom mode, and he's like, "Can I please have my coffee,
Coffee
before you give me
first.
my list?"
Yes, because I get a list when I wake up and I'm like, fuck, dude, really? I love you. But I've been up for like a half an hour. I've just ingested my first full cup of coffee, and you're going, we're going to do this, and this, and this, and this, and this. I'm sorry I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning working on it, honey. But this is what we're doing. And I was just like, slow your roll.
I'm not slowing my roll.
Well, he doesn't,
No.
and it's all right, and I'm getting used to it. But I'm like, fuck, man, I understand. I'm not in the military. That's why I never joined. I mean, the times I could have had fun, but
I'm just overly ambitious.
yeah,
That's it.
He's a bit overly ambitious, and
There's
it's
nothing wrong with
fucking
that.
fabulous. There's nothing wrong with it. It's tiring me.
Gotta pay the bills. Hell, even Madonna still says, "I gotta pay the rent." They're like, "Why do you work so hard?" She's like, "I gotta pay the rent." And they're like, "You're worth $1 billion." You always have to have that in your head.
No, I don't have any money.
Exactly. That is that it's a work ethic that
Yeah.
you have to work hard because there's something you want, or you have to have something accomplished because of need.
Yeah.
So
I've lost that because Gregory's taken over and he does everything. So I've lost it. I have no ambition. No dream.
Anyway.
Teasing. I'm sorry. Can you cut that out? No.
That's all right.
So anyway, yes, the truck is really fucking pulling itself together. It looks exactly like we wanted it to look.
We got all of our signage. We got stickers. And we're gonna use these stickers
As
for
our
our price
price
tags.
tags.
And also put on here, hey, I'm also a sticker.
That's right.
So hopefully, all these people will put them on the back of their trucks,
Yes.
or their cars, or their SUVs, because it's not imposing. It's not like a big bumper
huge
sticker.
thing. It's a little thing.
tiny little one. So that way that people will be going around town going, now this is the 5th time I've seen
See
this
that
Madman
Madman
knitting
knitting.
thing, and they'll
Yes.
just Google it.
Yes.
Because somebody said, my friend, my very dear friend, who printed these for us, said, "Don't you want a web address or anything?" I said, "No, because these days people just go up into the search bar and put Madman, and boom, it comes
Yep.
right up."
I put strange friends
So the
online
less
and-
they have
yeah.
to read, the better.
Yes.
Because you don't want someone driving going, it's Madman HTTP : //
Yeah, no.
www.
It's a simple. You could.
They'll
By the
just
time,
Google it.
By
They'll
the
just
time
Google
he
it.
puts Madman in, knitting should come up actually. And
Yeah,
that's
it's pretty
usually-
much the first one that pops
yeah.
up.
And then his name comes up after.
Because I've been branding this bitch for a good couple of years now.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
anyway.
Sorry.
Woo!
The banners and all of it are fucking incredible.
They are. They really are.
And it's all this red and black theme. We look all tough selling our boutique yarn.
Yeah.
You know,
it is. That's
it does.
The genius.
Is that what it is?
It is. It's the irony of two guys that look like they're selling tomatoes out of a pickup truck.
Or selling boutique yarn.
It's
Out of wooden
genius.
crates. And it looks really nice. It really, actually, I find it rather aesthetically pleasing when it's all put together.
It does look pretty.
Yeah.
It does look fun.
Yes.
It looks fun.
Fun.
Yeah. And you and I sitting on the back there, basically we're going to be doing this show just with a live audience.
We hope.
I mean, the way we interact with each other is just this is it. I mean, so there's gonna be like
there is a lot of editing involved in this show.
Yeah, like when you go, would you shut the fuck up?
Yeah, sometimes.
Quit interrupting me! I can't handle it. Tap tap
yeah,
tap.
tap Morse code, bitch. Yes. It happens, and I think that happens in regular life unless you're a newscaster, because they have to do live all day long.
Yes, but they also have earbuds. The producer telling them, "Shut up, move on, keep
going."
going."
Well, no, they have that too.
Yeah.
But like I've noticed that I touch my face a lot while we're filming.
Oh, they
have been taught to hold on to dear life. I saw a woman the other day that
they've got the
pins and the clamps and the
paper
rope, and their arms are sewn to their
yes.
skirts. I'm all like, the whole time I'm on here. I'm sorry. Oops.
That was a tangent.
It was a tangent. Sorry.
And what were we really talking about?
No idea.
Oh, I wanted to say, if you've seen our truck already, you've seen all the names that we've scribbled on. Those are all the people that have supported and donated and helped us out. And we can't thank you all enough.
Absolutely.
And we want that truck to be memorialized forever. Somebody said, do you want to have it clear coated? I'm like, yes, eventually, because that truck is never going to go out of our possession ever. That means so much to us.
In 20 years, I think that truck will last me for 20 years.
That
if I
truck
can
will
run
be worth $1 billion.
Yeah, the engine's pretty much rebuilt in it.
Yeah.
It's got some body work that it needs.
But so if you donate to help us out by clicking below, we'll put your name on it.
Absolutely.
That's right. And there's one whole panel that's left to be filled, and we went through our math and we pretty much figured how much we need, and we're so close. Yeah. We are so close. Yeah. So thank you.
To be honest with you, I think we're missing some inventory.
Pretty much.
The only thing we're missing is
48.
Inventory.
We've got 48 skeins of yarn.
Yes.
That's not enough.
No.
I really, it's enough for our dry run, but for our busy weekend, we really need to order more yarn.
Yes.
We don't have the capital to do it.
No.
So what we're going to try and do is with whatever is donated plus whatever we sell on our dry run,
yes,
to buy more yarn.
Yes.
To sell. Otherwise, it's going to be just two of us with empty crates going, can you imagine?
There was yarn here of all stripe and color.
Picture it.
Patterns galore.
Patterns.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, we're trying.
Yeah.
We've got everything. It's there.
Yeah, but in the time that we have done this, and I'm going to do, not today, but some other day, I'm going to do a quick montage of how fast it was from when we just sat here and went, hey, you know what we should do?
I think it's only been a month.
It has been a month. That's it.
I think it's literally only been a month. That drives me. His ambition did this in a month. His love of being more than he is at the moment pushed him to be more.
I like having dreams and goals,
yeah,
and I like accomplishing them.
Yeah.
But also, too, at the same time, I've never understood people who are just like, okay, I'll do this someday. No,
do it
if
right
we've
now.
Thought about it, let's go ahead and do it. And
Yeah.
the internet is an amazing tool for getting shit done.
And it's wild that that's actually how it worked out.
It's good to be alive in the 21st century
because the Wi-Fi is the king of the Lord,
Yes.
I don't know what it is.
I can get anything done at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
I don't have to wait for a business to open at 8 or 9. No, get it all done. So anyway,
it's a weird little spin we've done.
No, it's good because this is going to be it. The next video they see of us is going to be our maiden voyage. Next week's episode is going to be our maiden voyage episode.
In the back of the pickup.
In the back of the pickup. I don't know if we're going to film in the back of the pickup, but we will be filming that day of us. So,
what is it, Gregory?
Our foreign correspondents apparently got together and colluded against us.
I haven't seen anything. I was told I wasn't allowed to see them until they were shown.
Okay, I don't watch. Everybody submits their videos like a day or two before or the morning of, and I don't watch them until right before we do the show, so I can look for segues for what we're going to talk about.
Yes.
So the first thing I did was check out Trisha's, because it was the most recent. She sent it to me this morning. And I started going, okay, what is she talking about? And then I went on to Stephanie's, Miss Stephanie Chambers. Hers seemed eerily similar. And then I went on to Neil's and Miss Caroline French's, and I'll be damned if they did not collude to punk us. In a lovely, lovely
Yeah,
way.
what did you call it? Tailgate?
Yes, apparently, well, they called it tailless gate, but I actually like the term tailgate because of our truck.
Oh, fair. Okay. It's tailgate.
Tailgate, that might be the title of this episode, too. Tailgate.
Tailgate. Okay.
All
I'm
right.
confused. I don't know what's going on here.
Can you imagine also if our truck also had... Oh, I'm going off.
A tail.
No, I'm going tailgate, the truck selling yarn, and then people sitting and, like, tailgating with us like a sit-and knit.
We would have to do it at a park somewhere.
No, we could do it in the parking lot. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyway. So, let's start with Miss Caroline French, who was the first to send me her video promptly a few days ago, which I love people who get things in early.
How's the timing? Get things in early.
Yeah.
So is that a quote to me about morning?
No.
Oh. Damn. Sorry.
My husband said, what? I can't say banana around him without him getting horny.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened.
Anyway, we'll start with Miss Caroline French's video.
Okay, Carol.
She sent hers first a couple of days ago, and I'm just gonna crack a beer, and I'm gonna let Miss French from Whiteley in the UK
Okay, Miss Whiteley.
take it away.
Okay. Philip Champlain, there has been some real fuckery going on round here this week, and it's all your fault. What can I say? You've given Jimbo a complex. I'm not happy with you. Look, just because he hasn't got a tail doesn't mean that you can go pointing that out in public like this. Look, he's got all his little chimpy friends with him because he's so upset and he's too scared to be on his own. Now, Sock Monkey has got big tail. Yeah? Pinky Poo has got a little squishy tail. And Dippy Dora has got a tail. And if you bang her on the head, she sings. Jimbo didn't know he was any different. He didn't know he didn't have a tail till you pointed it out. How dare you upset my Jimbo? How dare you? I'm a world famous fucking crow-shitter, bitch!
Okay.
Okay, all right. So,
I have an answer to that, Miss Carolyn French. It's called apes and monkeys. Apes don't have tails, but monkeys do. So your little monkey friends there, sock monkeys, whatever.
I think you're just digging yourself a hole.
I
Wait till
probably
you
am.
see Neil's video.
Is it worse?
Hey, but I'll tell you what.
Is it Throwdown Thursday?
Here's what we're gonna do.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna slice in real quick what you said last week that has led to all of this.
Okay.
Okay.
Just to catch everybody up?
Yes, because everyone's going to wonder why she's got... Okay, first of all, the British have a different vernacular than we do when it comes to slang or the words, right?
Oh, no.
She said, I've got my purple pants in the back. Don't look at my purple pants. And I'm thinking like we do, like trousers. Pants to them is underwear.
Oh, like panties.
So she had her purple underwear on her head.
Oh! No! Oh!
With the logo
yes.
of the needles
through her panties.
Yes, okay?
Wow.
So let's take a quick look at what Philip said last week that's gotten him into trouble. Okay? Take it away.
Well, brilliant, Carolyn. Technically, I think the only thing your monkey is missing is a tail.
That's what makes it a monkey.
That's what makes it a monkey.
Okay, so now, all right, so before you start talking about apes have tails and monkeys have tails and all that, you better wait for what Mr. Neil James has to say. Neil James, our foreign correspondent in sunny Salford. I almost said Manchester.
Outside of Manchester.
It's got to be sunny Salford.
Yes.
In the UK.
Okay.
I think he's going to dispute you on this.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we have had a discussion about a couple scientific theories here lately.
Okay, so all right. Neil. Big Daddy Neil.
Put me in my place, Neil, if you can.
Big Daddy Neil.
That's right.
Take it away.
Mm-hmm.
Hello crochets, it's Big Daddy Neil over in sunny Salford. Here's the latest bit of knitting that I've been doing. This was me resting my fingers after making that throw, so obviously I've got a problem. What do you reckon? I just made it up as I went along, so I might do a pattern for it maybe, I don't know. But anyway, right, does anybody remember Curious George? Well, just think on this for a second. Did he have a tail or not? Now I remember him with a tail, but he never had a tail. And that apparently is something to do with the Mandela effect, allegedly. So what's the Mandela effect? The Mandela effect is where people remember things in popular culture or in history differently to what they allegedly actually were. So it was named the Mandela effect because a lot of people claim that they remember that Nelson Mandela died in the very early 90s, which obviously we know he didn't because he went on to become president of South Africa. And so they named it the Mandela effect. And other examples of it are people claim they remember Paul McCartney dying in something like 1972 or something, I forget the date. But then there's some really daft ones like Sex and the City. Most people remember it as Sex in the City. Now I think I know why that is, because people say Sex and the City as in Anne, Sex and the City as an and then people have contracted it, it's become Sex in the City. So anyway, I waffle, but there's a reason for my waffle, and it relates to Caroline French. Now I remember distinctly the monkey that she knitted having a tail. So this is an example of the Mandela effect. Where did the tail go? I remember it. Just like Curious George, I remember his tail. The same way, I'm a world famous crocheter bitch, but nobody remembers. What kind of fuckery is that? Think about it. There's his tail.
All right.
Oh man.
Neil, I have to disagree. Curious George was a chimpanzee. Chimpanzees don't have tails. And he's also a great ape. And then monkeys have tails. And they're prehensile usually, 99.99% of the time. Your Mandela effect doesn't have anything to do with this. I remember Curious George with a tail.
Are y'all starting to see a theme? Are you seeing the theme?
What's the theme?
With the
Oh yeah.
This and then one more. They're talking about the tail, but then they end it with I'm a world famous crocheter bitch.
Instead of knitter bitch.
No, yeah. See, our group got together and punked us.
Yes.
Punked us hard. Hard.
Well, let me say, I apologize, Miss Carolyn French, to your chimpanzee. He's going to have to deal with his inadequacies with his monkey friends.
See, you're just digging yourself another hole because, okay, here's what I'm going to show you. Okay, now, Ms. French and Jimbo are going to guilt the shit out of you.
Really?
Yes, they are.
Why is Jimbo going to guilt me? Did he get an amputee? Is he an amputee?
Watch this.
Jimbob's an amputee.
Take it away.
All right. Got bit off by a crocodile.
Softly creeping, left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, color to the cold and damp. When my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw
Oh no! Oh, I'm gonna pee myself. Oh. Holy shit!
That is hilarious. Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh, Jim Bob.
Oh, Jimbo.
Jimbo.
Oh man.
I'm so sorry,
My
dude.
face hurts.
Oh, that was fucking funny. I'm sorry, dude. I felt like I left you in the gutter, feeling sad
Oh
about
my
your
God.
tail. Why don't you turn around and make that maker of yours put a tail on you?
Oh my! You just let it go, man. Let it go. They're gonna start a GoFundMe to compete with ours any minute. Holy shit! I knew the minute we took on Carolyn French that she had the sense of humor that works with us.
Yes.
And, yeah. Oh my God.
That was brilliant.
I'm serious.
Absolutely
My face
brilliant.
hurts
Oh.
from smiling and laughing.
Oh, shit.
Ah.
Okay. Wow.
Let's take a break.
Take a break. Man, Jimbo.
All right now. So
Um,
we've taken our break. We've gone to
I stopped crying.
yes, and we've composed ourselves.
Wow.
But, this whole tailgate thing has gone global. It's made its way all over.
All the way around.
All the way to Canada land.
That's right.
So Miss Stephanie Chambers in Montreal,
Has another one?
she has some words for you too.
You got some issues with some Jimbo, huh?
No, apparently you do. Yeah, you're a big fat bully, motherfucker. So, Miss Stephanie Chambers, give the boy a lesson.
Hello all. I come to you today regarding the recent fuckery happening in the Knitter Be Damned community. A blight has befallen our beloved community, and it has a name. Tailism. The mocking of those without a tail. We won't name any names, will we, Philip? I've spoken on Skype with poor Jimbo for about 2 minutes. His pain is real. He may need minutes worth of therapy and monkey Xanax due to the tailism that he has suffered. My plea to you, we will match all donations to the Madman Knitting Yarn Truck 100% or not to the Get Jimbo a Tail Fund to help pay for a prosthetic tail for poor Jimbo. I have been asked to make this plea to you because I'm a world famous crocheter, bitch!
Oh, the links that they went through to punk us like this is awesome.
I think Jim Bob
Okay.
should have a different colored tail from a different colored monkey.
You know what I think? I think that you should publicly apologize
I tried.
to Jimbo.
Oh.
To Jimbo.
Jim Bob, I think you need help,
His
buddy.
name is Jimbo.
Jimbo. I'm a horrible man.
You're a terrible
A
person.
horrible man.
You're a hypercritical bitch.
Well, I have to say, Jimbo, I will apologize, and I do like the idea of maybe I should send you a tail of my making. I think we could do that.
yeah, but again, though,
Your banker would have to put it on you.
is this okay? Should we just accept Jimbo for who he is, or are we supposed to make him what we think he should be?
No, Jimbo has asked for. He's just desolate because he doesn't have. He
No,
now knows
no.
that
He
he
didn't-
now
He
knows.
didn't know that he was desolate until you pointed out that he didn't have a tail. Now his whole life is crumbled.
Well, but maybe if we gave him a tail, that would uncrumble his life.
Okay, so not everyone is against you.
Is that what's happening here? Do I have someone on my side?
You have
my
somebody who actually is standing up for you.
My goodness.
Our
I feel like the Starks.
on the Starks.
Yeah, they're a character family on the Game of Thrones.
This with the Game of Thrones again. And it, it just irritates me when it gets to just Gots. That's all they say. They say, oh, did you watch Gots?
Guts? Oh, I haven't seen. No, I haven't seen
Yes,
that.
that's all you ever see is,
Well,
oh my god, the latest season of Gots
Isn't
is
that an
fucking
anagram or a
Got.
God? Have you seen Got lately?
Oh my god.
Who's dead now?
Oh my god, is he Got?
Oh my God, he's got it.
Anyway.
I'm sorry.
So you do have someone in your corner,
Thank goodness.
probably because she's American.
Oh. Oh no! I didn't even go that way.
All right, so Trisha, our foreign correspondent in West New York, apparently agrees with you.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Thank you.
Trisha, take it away.
I don't even have words this week. Actually, I do. Trust me. You'll hear them. Trisha and Rockabilly coming to you. I was just trying to have some snoo time with Uncle Grumpy this week, and I come out to 45 messages of fuckery on my phone about how poor Jimbo needs a tail. Let me tell you something, Jimbo. Not everyone is born with a tail. I don't have a fucking tail. Do you hear me whining about it? No. I get it, you're a monkey. Whatever. Not all monkeys are born with tails. True fact. Curious George? Nobody's positive what kind of monkey he really was, except probably H.A. Ray. But no one's ever really said what kind of monkey he is other than a curious little monkey. It's possible that he is what is called a Barbary monkey. Barbary monkeys have no tails. Chimps have no tails. Now, they are actually part of the ape family and not the monkey family, but you could be a chimp that's identifying as a monkey. If that's the case, it's okay. It's alright. You want your tail? There might be a furry out there willing to give one to you if they decide that they no longer want to be a monkey and they want to be a cat or something. I don't know. We'll get you a tail. If that's the case, if you are a chimp that identifies as a monkey, we will work on getting you a tail. But you're going to have to go to some counseling first to make sure that this is really what you want to do. For the love of God, please do not boycott Target because they don't have bathrooms for monkeys with no tails. Okay. The reality of life is, it is what it is. You're given what you're given. Now the trick to it is to take what you're given and run with it. Don't focus on what you don't have. Focus on what you do have. And run with it. Use it. Work with it. Go out and figure out a way to get more. You don't sit at home whining that you deserve a tail because you weren't born with one. And then when you don't get your way, go hide in your blanket fort with your hot chocolate and pizza and coloring books and refuse to come out until someone gives you your way. That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works. You need to take what you're given. In your case, you have beautiful button eyes. You're a gorgeous color. Use it. Work with it. Run with it. Build your empire from it. That's my advice to you, Jimbo. Now, as far as these hats, we have no budget on this show. Absolutely zero. That's our budget. Zero. These are our new Knitter Be Damned correspondent badges. Now, I'm looking forward to going on location wearing this stylish chapeau. And when people look at me like I'm crazy, I get to go, I'm a world famous crocheter, bitch. I just wish we would have picked a different week to come out with our new badges. Because I just got my hair did. I was looking good. Now I got a hat on covering it. But there we go. It actually is sleek and smooth and not eating me for a change. My boy Gordon, he takes care of me. He says he has to pull out all the big guns because he knows my hair, but somehow he gets it to go flat. So, he works with what he has. I work with what I have. So I've been working on my Halloween characters. You guys know that if you're on the Facebook page. I've gotten Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein, Dracula, the horror, the old classic horror movie ones. I'm working on those, and I'm also working on the newer ones. So I've got Jason done, and I've got Pennywise the Dancing Clown done, and I've got some more in the works right now. So look for those pictures coming this week. I'll have patterns done for those, and they'll be up in my Etsy shop and on my Ravelry page soon. But other than that, that's all I have for you this week. So have a great week. Gregory and Philip, keep going with that truck. You're working with what you have. You know how it works. Good luck with it, guys.
Thank you, Trisha.
Thanks for the backup. And you're
Yeah,
right.
for real.
If you are a chimpanzee identifying as a monkey, you got more issues than I got to deal with.
Yeah.
But I can make a prehensile tail.
If you decide to go trans tail, then you gotta, you know.
Oh my gosh, you're trans species.
Trans tail.
Trans tail?
He's still gonna be the same species.
No, monkeys and apes are two. No, I guess they're almost the same species. Subspecies.
I don't know.
Well,
Tick my
apparently
nose.
Trish and I are on the same level, so that's okay.
I love rockabilly with the.
It looked like he was from the underground. He needed an M16 rifle in that other hand. We're from the resistance.
Waiting for the black over his eyes.
Yes. I'm coming to get you.
I love your hair.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You guys, whoever that gentleman was, you said fucked with your hair or had everything he needed to have for it.
Leave it to a fag.
He did,
Mm-hmm.
and it looks beautiful.
We know what's best for y'all.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even for those who don't have any hair.
All right. So.
Well, as far as this tailgate thing goes, I'll own it. Jimbo, I pointed it out.
Just tell Philip what you want. If you want to tell, or if you just want to be accepted,
it'll
for
take
not having it.
I think it might take a couple weeks going over them cargo ships over the big pond, but I can get
it's
you.
like it's a flight. It'll be there in 4 days.
Okay, I can get you a tail, and it'll be a fabulous tail. You will be envious of the tail that I send you.
That's if he wants it.
If you want it. But you have to tell me, and it will be the most fabulous tail all of your sock monkey friends have ever seen.
They'll be jealous.
They'll be jealous of your tail.
Yeah, and wait a minute. Why are the sock monkeys going like, I wish I was born without a tail?
And how would you feel about having multiple tails?
Yeah.
Because that's a thing of mine.
Right.
From my old days of doll making. I used to give my dudes multiple tails. Would you like a couple of tails? They're interchangeable. Most of them wore them all at the same time because, they were born that way. But if you need it, if you would like one, I'm so happy to make you one. I don't want you to feel desolate. Just, it ruined me. Your video ruined me. It made me so sad that I'm willing to forego the fact that you may not be a monkey, but you want a tail. I will be happy to help you. But on that note,
if any of y'all found a cohesive sentence in any of that,
I think Jimbo will understand me
please
entirely.
let me know.
I was talking that man off a ledge. That's what I was doing. It was code for I'm taking you down off your ledge, Jimbo.
Anyway.
Yes.
This
has been an interesting show.
Our foreign correspondents have quite the sense of humor.
Yes, they
That's
do.
awesome.
Yes, they do.
That's awesome. And we want to stress again that if you want to help with their yarn truck, the donate button is down below, as well as everybody else's links to their shops and their
Everybody's down there.
blogs. And I guess that's about it for this week.
Yep.
I mean,
Come under our umbrella of Knitter Be Damned.
what's that phrase?
Assimilate.
No, you're gonna have to walk away with your tail between your legs. But I guess
Jimbo, you can't do that, can you? Turn around and shuffle off with your shoulders slumped. How's that? Did you hear that?
Good night,
Good
everybody.
night.
Silence.